You are not the cause of your infertility. Hello, my name is Ifechukwu Prudensiana Okachukwu. I'm a Nigerian registered nurse, a midwife, and a family planning provider currently in the UK. In this video, we'll be discussing about the things you're not supposed to do if you're looking for a fruit of the womb. If you are looking for the fruit of the womb, these are the things you should avoid doing. Number 1, avoid too much or strenuous exercise, both for men and for women. Too much exercise reduces the production of sex hormone, both in men and in women, the estrogen and progesterone, and in men, the testosterone, which is very important in the production of the sperm cells. So avoid too much exercise. As a woman, you can do a yoga exercise or just take a walk. You don't need to stress too much. It's not important, both in men and in women, especially those who are looking for the fruit of the womb. The second thing you should avoid doing is heavy drinking. Avoid taking too much alcohol. Too much alcohol in men reduces the production of sperm cell. It affects the production of testosterone, which is the male sex hormone. And in women, it causes birth defects and a lot of issues. So I'm not saying you should not drink, but drink moderately. Don't drink too much, especially when you are looking for the fruit of the womb. The third on the list is avoid too much medication, especially steroids. The steroids affect the production of the sex hormones, especially in men. It alters the production of testosterone, and once the production of testosterone is inhibited, this means that the production of sperm will also be altered, and pregnancy, of course, the fertility level will be reduced. So avoid too much medication with steroids. The next is stress. I know when you are passing through difficult time, stress is inevitable, yes, but then try and avoid stress. Both mental stress, psychological stress, emotional stress, physical stress. Try to avoid it or reduce the rate at which you subject yourself to stress. Because once you are under stress, it will send signal to the brain, and the brain will now release hormone, which will inhibit the production of estrogen and progesterone, and the stress hormone will take place instead of the sex hormone. So once the sex hormones are inhibited, it means that your menstrual cycle will also be inhibited, and once your menstrual flow is inhibited, it means there will be no ovulation. And when there is no ovulation, there will be no fertilization. And once there is no fertilization, there will be no pregnancy. So try as much as possible to reduce stress. It's very important. Then avoid too much weight. Reduce your weight. I'm not saying you should go fasting or wherever. No, don't fast. Just mind what you eat. Mind what you eat and take plenty of water. It's very important. Mind what you eat. Don't go fasting. Reduce your carbohydrate intake. Mind what you eat. Then the next on the list is avoid processed foods. When you're looking for the fruit of the womb, if you're looking for pregnancy or whatever, you should be eating healthy. When I mean healthy, eat more of fruits and vegetables and nuts, all kinds of nuts. walnut, coconut, cashew nut, tiger nut, every nut. They are very important. They help in regeneration of cells. And once the cells are regenerated, it will help in the production of your sex hormone, and your fertility level will increase. So eat healthy. Eat healthy. Leave pizza, burger, shawarma. Leave those things. Eat healthy. It is very important. Eat healthy and drink plenty of water. Very necessary. The next is smoking. I know some people smoke. Yes, I'm not telling you not to stop smoking totally. If you can, perfect. If you cannot, please reduce it. Smoking in women causes birth defects and miscarriages. And in men, it causes reduction in the sperm motility. The viability of the sperm is always reduced in men who smoke. So reduce. If you can stop, perfect. If you cannot stop, reduce it. Then, who do you talk to in this situation? I know when a woman is passing through a difficult time, words from family and friends are therapeutic. Yes, very important. But then you should mind the information you get from people, from family. They'll tell you, drink this, drink that, do this, rub this. Be careful, because some of the information may be dangerous to your health. You may be complicating issues. So mind the information you receive and put into practice. Mind whom you talk to and the information the person gives you. Know what you take as advice from people is very, very important. Don't just because you are passing through difficult time, for that, anything you hear, anything they say, do this one, you do it, do that one, you do it. Some of the things you people do when you're looking for the fruit of the womb, when you're looking for pregnancy, are not healthy at all. Most of them end up contributing to the main problem. You end up suffering the complications caused by the things you do when you were looking for the fruit of the womb. Drink this one, all the concoction, you will mix this one, mix that one, drink this in the morning, drink this in the afternoon. All those things are not necessary. The last but not the least is stop blaming yourself. Do not blame yourself. You are not the cause of your infertility. Yes, you may be passing through a lot. Probably you may be thinking what has happened in the past, what you have done, your life in the past, but yet you should not be blaming yourself too much, because once you are blaming yourself as a man or as a woman, you're only putting yourself to stress. And once the body is on stress, it will send a signal to the brain. So the brain will no longer have option than to stop the production of estrogen and progesterone, which are the sex hormones that are necessary for fertility. So once the production of estrogen and progesterone are inhibited, the brain will now activate the release of stress hormone called cortisol. So instead of the estrogen and progesterone to be in play, the cortisol will now act. In other words, your fertility will be reduced. So you are harming yourself more when you think and stress yourself. Try as much as possible to reduce stress on yourself. Stop blaming yourself. It will make you to be anxious. It will make you to have anxiety, and all these things affect fertility. So please take it easy on yourself and stop blaming yourself. It's gonna be fine one day. Until I see you again in my next video, please do take care of yourself and drink plenty of water. If this video is useful to you and you would like to have more of this the content, please like my page, comment, share, and follow me on all my social media handles, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.